Hi, everybody, and welcome back to D Diets. Happy New Year!
Hi! Happy New Year! Woohoo!
For goodness, and you know Doug. Anyway, today we decided that we're going to make Italian wedding soup. I love Italian wedding soup, so does Doug. But I'm going to show you guys how I make mine, make it a little easier. Now, getting the chicken was a little difficult, wasn't it, Doug?
We had an Italian wedding.
We did have an Italian wedding. We did.
Strictly spaghetti.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we got our chicken. Oh, see, now you get my hair all screwed up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, don't do that.
All right.
Anyways, what was I saying? Italian wedding soup. Yeah, Italian wedding soup. I'm gonna show you my version of Italian wedding soup and what I do and how I make my stock. So pay attention because I want to let you know that I found chicken thighs on sale a couple of days ago. And I used 8 chicken thighs. Instead of using the whole entire chicken, I found 8 chicken thighs and I said, I'm gonna make an Italian wedding soup with the thighs.
So we have 4 legless chickens now.
Yeah, we do. He wanted to chase the chicken around in the backyard, but I said no. Only joking. But
The Yardbird put his life into this work.
Yes. He sacrificed his life so that we can have Italian wedding soup.
And 4 legless chickens.
And no.
Yes, you stole their legs. You have 8 chicken thighs.
Shut up. That's so stupid. See, this is what I mean. You know, I love Doug, but sometimes it gets under my last nerve. I'm sorry. Just have to say it. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. What I did is I made the stock yesterday. Now, how I made the stock, let me tell you. I took those chicken thighs. I take water. I take celery. I take carrots. And I take onions. I put them all in a pot. I let them boil. And I let it go and go and go and go on a slow simmer the whole entire night, day, whatever, at least 4 hours. And then I shut it down, cool it down, put it into the refrigerator to cool down. I take a lot of the fat off, which I did already, and now I'm going to pull it out of the refrigerator and I'm going to put it through some cloth, paper towel over a colander.
Poor man's
because
cloth.
The vegetables gave up the ghost. They already did. I pulled all the vegetables out, the celery, the carrot, the onion, because I made the stock with that. And I don't want to eat that stuff. It's like a little dead. At that point, you know, it's a little dead.
Good roughage.
So, no. The carrot's very good for the dogs, though. So I always cut up the carrots in the dog's food. It's very good. I won't give them the celery because it could be a little stringy, so I don't want to give them that. And, of course, you can't give a dog an onion because that's not good for them. But I used a red onion because that's what I had in my refrigerator. And it'll be good. So now, let me show you what else I'm going to do. Okay, so I have my chicken stock that was cooled in the refrigerator. Took some of the vegetables out this morning. Took some of the vegetables out. And now I'm going to drain it into the colander with the paper towel inside the colander. You can use coffee filters if you want to.
Well, now we will look. Hold on. Notice.
This is the chicken stock.
Paper towel.
And I'm just going to slowly pour it in. It'll drain it of any impurities as it goes into the pot below it. The pot below it is an 8-quart soup pot.
Notice the 8-quart soup pot, ladies and gentlemen.
And you'll keep draining through. If you really want a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chicken stock, it's a little bit extra time to do it, but I'll have to be honest with you, it's a really nice thing. And also, some of the fat that you see here will get stuck to the paper towel, which is a good thing, because we don't need to have all that fat in our chicken soup. I was cooking with thighs. Thighs give off a lot of fat, but I'm just going to pour it in and let it keep draining. And I'm going to pour the remainder in and let it just drain through. And then when it's all done, I'll show you what else I'm going to add. Okay, so I have my chicken stock now in my 8-quart pot. And it looks beautiful, and you've seen just by draining it through either cheesecloth or paper towel, you can really get a lot of, you know, the schmutzy stuff out of it. So now I have my carrots, a bag of carrots, a pound bag of carrots, and a whole head of celery that I cut up. Now don't throw out the tops of the celery. That's what I put into the stock, and it made a beautiful stock with it. So I'm just going to put the carrots in. I just don't want to splash all over the place. There we go. Going into the stock. Then I'm going to take my chicken, which I took off the bone this morning, And that's going into the pot. And what makes it Italian wedding soup? Meatballs. Now, I was lucky. I have an Italian store right by my house, and they make these little tiny meatballs. Let me get it up close to the camera so you can see it. Anyway, they make them, so I pick them up, and they're delicious, and they're seasoned so perfectly. But you can make your own shop meat, your own meatball mixture, and then make tiny little meatballs. And in the hot water, when it gets really, really hot, the stock, roll them up raw and just chuck them right in. They'll take no time to cook. So I'm just going to put these little tiny meatballs right inside. Oh, gorgeous. Now, real Italian wedding soup has escarole in it. Escarole? Did I say it right? I don't know. Escarole. And you can get that at your grocery store, but not every grocery store has escarole. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to use a cup of Thrive Life freeze-dried spinach. But if you have chopped spinach in your house, in your freezer, use 1 box of chopped spinach. I'm using 1 cup of the freeze-dried. There we go. Now I'm just going to mix this up all together, because this will take, I would say, about 2 hours for it to cook, because the carrots have to get soft. Everything has got to get nice and tender and delicious. And in the meantime, I have water boiling on the stove, because I'm going to take a cup of dry orzo. Now it's supposed to look like rice. And because it's a wedding soup, these little pastas look like rice. My water's boiled. I'm going to take a cup of this, put it into my boiling water. Do not take this pasta and put it right directly into your stock, because what will happen is that it will get absorbed so quickly and a lot of your stock will be gone, and you don't want that to happen. So just boil a cup of this ahead of time and put it on the side, and you'll have it ready to put inside the chicken soup. Oh, it's going to be so good. Anyway, I'm going to put the cup of orzo in with the water and let it boil, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. I just wanted you to see how beautiful the stock looks. Seeing that extra little advantage of making your stock ahead of time and putting everything in, and it gets all the impurities out of the stock, and you have this beautiful, beautiful chicken stock to work with. And the orzos, they're cooking, they're boiling. Quick and simple, isn't it? So while that's cooking, I have to show you something that my girlfriend sent me that she made herself, and I definitely want to show it to everyone. Isn't that beautiful? She made these roses for me. She crocheted them. Aren't they stunning? And what a surprise it was. Thank you so much, Carol. And I thought I'd put them in this beautiful this glass vase. A friend of mine gave me that glass vase a long time ago. And when I saw those flowers, I went, oh, they'll go perfect in there, to really showcase the work that she did. Let me show you something else that she sent. This is an angel with crystals underneath. And I thought it was so apropos to put it right underneath the policeman's photo. It so reminds me of my father. I love this Norman Rockwell. I really do love that print. And I thought, let me put the angel right underneath. Thank you, Carol. Okay, so the pasta is done, you see? And what I like about cooking that pasta in advance is it really does absorb a lot of water. And if we put it right into the stock when it's just in its raw state, it would have absorbed all that stock that was in here, and I don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to stick the pasta into the soup. Oh, let me scrape this. There we go. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, this looks so good. I'm going to show you guys. This looks absolutely delicious. Look at this soup. Look at this. The chicken, the carrots, the meatballs, the spinach. Oh, the orzos. That is delicious. Now we'll finish up cooking and we'll sit down and we'll have a bowl together. Now the soup is ready. Aren't these beautiful bowls? My aunt made these for me. Aren't they stunning? Still have them. Still have them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's serve up some of this soup.
Delish. Fresh.
It's very good.
We'll show them the ladle. My good, look at that.
Oh my gosh, doesn't that look fabulous? Look at this, guys. Can you see it, how gorgeous this looks? Now, if you're really Italian, which we are, we're going to take some fresh
Fresh.
Parmesan
Delish.
and put it over on top.
Go for more.
Oh, you want more?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
There we go. Look at that.
there we go. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Next. Notice the bowl.
The bowls are beautiful.
Same set.
And the greatest part about
Heirloom.
this, guys, just so that you know, that once this cools down, you can put it in freezer containers and put it right in your freezer and have delicious chicken soup, wedding soup, anytime you want.
All thanks to the yardbird who put his life into this, and the cow who put his life into the meatballs.
Now we'll take it over to the table and we'll have some together.
Watch us become swine.
It's delicious. It smells so good.
Delish.
Doesn't this look so? It looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Stunning. Take a picture, folks.
It does. It looks
Oh, you have
so
a picture. You're
beautiful.
on the thing. Yes.
It looks so beautiful. And you have to taste it, Trelly. This would be delicious with some crusty, delicious Italian bread.
No carbs. This is D-diet. We're going back on the rails.
Hello.
Nice.
Those
Hello.
carbs have been off the rails for a while now. And crusty bread, garlic bread, a garlic knot, just delicious, or just by itself. But it will freeze beautifully, so you can really have this. How is it?
Mm.
Is it delicious? I can't wait to have some. It's hot.
The best experience I've ever had with my clothes on.
You go like a moron all the time. This is absolutely delicious, guys. I really wish you could try it right now. It is so good, but the key, and I will tell you what the key is to this soup. Make your stock ahead of time. Make your stock the day before you're gonna make this soup. Everybody says, oh, that's not necessary, you don't have to do it. But isn't that a rich chicken stock?
Rich.
Don't you taste it?
Fresh.
I've been doing
Delish.
I've been doing this for years, just like this. And it is an extra step that you have to take, but making your chicken stock in advance makes a world of difference to your Italian wedding soup or any soup, to be honest with you. And I've done it this way for a very long time with all my soups,
And I've eaten it this way for a very long time.
and it's delicious.
You know what we need to do?
What?
Pea soup.
I'll do a pea soup recipe. I
Oh.
have no problem doing my pea soup recipe. It's delicious. Now, the traditional does have escarole, but I didn't have any. And guess what? Spinach will do. Mmm.
Popeye's wedding soup.
Mmm. Oh, God. Mmm. Mmm. The
The yard-
meatballs are delicious.
And the yardbird melts in your mouth.
It does. It's so tender. Well, I
on your
use the
hands.
chicken thighs. Everything is so tender, and that was so delicious.
Once again, our apologies to the 4 legless chickens.
We're so happy you come and join us for supper, and I'm hoping that you guys get a chance to try this recipe. Just give it a shot. You have nothing to lose. It's so good.
And for dessert, raw milk and whoopie pies.
Oh my God. You know what? I think that's going to happen tonight. I just know it. Not with me, because I hate them. You know I hate the whoopie pie. Oh.
The only way to fly if you're going to do carbs.
And a good Parmesan cheese. Don't buy that stuff out of I hate to say it. I hate to say it like that, but you know the one I'm talking about that sits on the shelf in the grocery store down the aisle. Get yourself a nice piece of Parmesan or a really good grated Parmesan.
Is that made from goat's milk?
And just, yeah.
Oh, well,
And
one a day's work.
just sprinkle it on top of that. Because a garbagey cheese can ruin this sauce. I mean, soup. It really can. But this is so good.
So do it one step better. We'll get a goat to watch over our legless chickens.
Oh, are you stupid? You like, you know what Doug wanted to say in the beginning of this video for the chicken soup? He goes, you should tell everybody that you had to go out in the backyard, get the chicken, strangle the chicken, and then let it wash his head, run around the backyard. I'm not saying that. It's a disgrace. I said it, but I'm not saying that on my video.
You just did.
I know, but you're so stupid. I can't believe you. This is so good. Mm.
That was a video in itself. Her running around the backyard with a cleaver trying to get that chicken.
Don't believe him. But believe the prepper in me? If I had to, I would have. Mmm. Mmm.
Where I would have fed the chicken and had its eggs.
Is this not really delicious? It's delicious. I'm enjoying myself.
Spare the chicken, save an egg.
Ooh, should I do it like, I should always try to do this like the mukbang people.
What?
They do this. Would you like some? Look at that beautiful. Oh, it goes dripping on my table. Look at the meatball, spinach.
And I got the yard bird. Look, we'll get in close. Look at that. Look at that. A chicken put his life into that.
Oh my God, it's delicious. Let's take our bites. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Fresh. Delicious.
Mm. That is so delicious. Mm. So, going over the recipe. Make your own chicken stock ahead of time. Do it. It's easy. Simple. Simple. Pound of carrots. A bag of carrots. A pound of carrots. A whole stalk of celery. The whole entire thing of celery. 1 onion. I used a red onion. You could use a yellow onion. Doesn't make a difference.
What about a white onion?
It doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. Red, yellow, or white. It don't make a difference.
Vidalia.
Oh, delicious Vidalia. A cup of raw, uncooked orzo. Cook it. Cook it in advance. Just get that made. A container of spinach, whether it be the frozen spinach in the boxes, the chopped.
I thought you used basil.
Escarole. No, we're not going to use basil. Escarole. Or spinach, whatever one you want to use. I use freeze-dried spinach. I told you it would be the same exact thing, and I did that. What else? Oh, then your own herbs. And, of course, the meatballs. Now, you can make your own meatball recipe and make them tiny. I just happen to be lucky enough to live near an Italian store that does these little meatballs up already. And aren't they flavorful?
Mm-hmm.
They're flavorful. So, and it's a very simple soup. But
Pre-made
the stock
meatballs.
is the key. It's the key to everything.
Pre-made meatballs.
Pre-made.
D-diet's slacking off.
Well, there you go. Mm. Oh, my word. That is so good. And the little orzo macaronis, it's like rice. That's why they call it Italian wedding soup.
Of
Of
course,
the
so
meatballs
the
and-
orzo.
I think orzo, though, is Greek. I really do. I think it's a Greek word. I do.
Oh.
I think it is. Oh, my gosh, it's delicious. Mmm. Oh, my God.
What's it mean in Greek? Bogus rice?
I don't think so.
My goodness.
Mmm. Mmm. It really would be nice with a nice loaf of Italian bread. It really would. A little schmear of butter maybe on that Italian bread for dipping.
We're trying to get this train wreck back on the rails.
I know, this train wreck, it's taken a while. Oh, I gained some weight. I did. Oh, it's disgraceful.
Wait till the summer comes, we'll be hitting the pretzel factories, the chocolate factories.
All over it.
Your zip line to Zoftig.
You know how it is over the wintertime. I don't have to tell you. What are you doing? My worst is at night. My worst is at night. I say it. I've been saying that for a long time. I'll get back on the rails again. It's off the tracker now, but it'll get back on the rails. Why not? Mmm.
While we're on the subject, I have this lovely bridge over the East River. I can give it to you for a song.
He's seen me fat, he's seen me thinner. Believe me, he's seen me much bigger. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You seen me at 320.
See
You
me
see
with
me
hair. You see me with hair.
I seen him with hair. He's seen me at 320. He's seen me at 135, 145, 200, 250. He's seen me in every size it could possibly be. I'm the lucky one. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Oh, everything is so good. Oh, my goodness, you almost finished your bowl of soup. He'll be going for a second.
Hell yeah.
Till I see you guys the next time, seriously, Have a great day. I hope you try this soup. It is so good. It is so healthy. So healthy. There's nothing in here that's unhealthy in this soup. So guys, have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Try making it. If you do make it, please leave a comment underneath. We love comments. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We would appreciate it so. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye, guys. Take it
Later.
easy. Bye-bye.